It's your boys Rob and Chris, and the Pack Bros are back at it today with our final box of 2002-2003 Parkhurst. Still no Mario Lemieux hit that we're looking for here, but we're all in. We've been through the ride. 4 boxes down, 1 box to go. If you've joined us, thanks so much for watching us. Do okay, honestly. So far, so good.
Yeah.
We haven't hit the Lemieux, but we've hit some nice stuff. If not, go back and watch them. A lot of cool content coming out of here. If you're somebody in their late 20s, early 30s, 40s, heck, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, there's going to be content in here for you, because aside from being early 2000s base players that you don't see anymore in new product, there's a retro series that gives flashbacks, I want to say, to like the 50s, 60s, 70s cards.
50s for sure.
So there's
We've seen some 50s.
something for everybody in this product here. It is an in-the-game product, despite it being Parkhurst. I know Upper Deck took the Parkhurst label back, but In the Game is the one who made these cards. A lot of cool stuff. 1 memorabilia hit per box. I'm picking 1 and 3. And if you haven't watched our other openings, which I don't know why you wouldn't, these cards are sticky. They have that old card stick to them, so bear with us as we try and unstick them so you don't have to watch us struggle doing it. We're going to try and do it off screen, so if you hear a pack cracking off screen, it's just because we are trying to figure things out. And starting off promising on my side.
Did you get a sneak peek at something?
Very promising. No, it's not that. It's just a good omen, because on my first pack, my top card will not be revealed until I unstick this back card. Okay. It is a Mario Lemieux base.
Nice.
I just thought to myself, it'd be cool if it's got like a gold Lemieux.
Like right off the bat.
Jeez. Lemieux base, more base, Matt Sundin for 1 point on the Parkhurst redemptions, and base it out.
Over my pack, we got our first retro of the box of Bill Quackenbush. Love the names of these old guys. And Steve Yzerman, he shoots, he scores, worth 2 points.
Stevie Y.
I want to give a quick shout out to Victor Summers, who is still watching all of our videos and commenting frequently. Shout out to Victor for being our OG supporter.
For real. Yeah. Victor's the first person that gave us feedback, and we did trade with him and really kind of engaged in the process. So Victor, if you're watching, we appreciate you. Shout out to you directly. Base, and I think this is, yep, hey. We have a copper of Chris Kalanos, numbered out of 100. Chris Kalanos is not exactly the best hit to get, but it is what it is. Patrick Waugh, base.
And for those of you watching, if you do comment, we do read all of our comments and we do interact with you. If you're ever looking for trades or you want to buy cards, oftentimes a good way to get in contact with us is the YouTube comments. That's how we did some trades with Victor Summer. And if you send us stuff in, usually we do a mail day video. Yep. So you can get a shout out in there as well, and we can display what we traded.
Absolutely.
We have a Yarmy Yager. He shoots, he scores, with 2 points in my pack. And a bunch of base.
Definitely. And the best way to message us directly would be on our Instagram, which is Official Pack Bros.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find it somewhere in our profile here on YouTube. In the comment section, or sorry, in the description below, I should say. And we love interacting and making trades and figuring things out. Honestly, everything is for sale, short of any Lemieux stuff that I pull when it comes to sports. I know Chris has his own versions of things when it comes to Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! But when it comes to sports stuff, it's just Lemieux that I keep. Freddie Modine, base, and a Frank Selk managing director. Throwback. Wow, that's pretty cool. Frank Selk. I'll go there. Forsberg shoots, he scores. Base.
There might be a sneeze coming in.
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, Chris's head just exploded. Back to our regular scheduled programming.
He shoots, he scores with 2 points, and like Madonna.
Must be the dust on these old cards.
Probably. But
some people say sneezes are good luck, so
I'm inclined to believe them in this situation.
This one was hella stuck. We have base, Stevie Y, 2 points on the redemption, and base it out. Nothing special there.
We have a retro action around the net. And it's a gum contest one as well. Hey. That's cool. He shoots, he scores with 1 point, Martin Broder. Base.
I want to watch him open it so badly that I forget that I have to open mine and peel the crap apart. Base, retro for the Canadians of John Ferguson. He shoots, he scores of Yager. And more base. Still no rookie. Still looking for our jersey or memorabilia card, I should say.
I think the mem is coming up.
Want to save it for the end?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's slow roll that one for the end. Hopefully it's the Lemieux. That's 3 boxes in a row. Have you pulled every memorabilia card from this?
Yes.
I didn't get one?
I don't think so.
Unbelievable.
You may have gotten one.
Base. Mike Modano shoots, he scores 2 points. Base. Whoa, just threw that back.
He shoots, he scores with 1 point. Jeremy Roenick. Nothing else. Darcy Tucker. I don't know if we got Darcy Tucker as a base yet.
I'm sure we have after this many boxes. Retro of Jacques Lapierre. Laperriere, my apologies. Retro of Jose Theodore and base. Guys, if you want to admire and reminisce and nostalgia of some of these base players that we're quickly running through, go back and watch videos 1 and 2. We took a little bit more time on the base cards in those boxes. So feel free to go back there and we can talk a little bit about those players that we're running through right now, just in the interest of making sure you guys are able to go watch another one of our videos in the time that you have.
Officials intervene.
Oh!
Retro.
Whoa! Wait a second. There was action around the net.
And now the officials
Officials are intervening.
This is a sequel.
This is the sequel. This is a series of cards.
I'm going to keep these touches. We're going to keep those in a little group of their own. He shoots, he scores 1 point. Mark Messier. That's all we got.
Over here, we got some more base going on with he shoots, he scores. Brendan Shanahan. And more base to round it out. Still looking for a rookie. We have the memorabilia set to the side for us to enjoy at the end of this 5-box series that I'll probably never open again.
Even if you wanted to. He shoots, he scores 3 points.
I do want to.
Jerome McGinley. It's just where do you find it?
I'm not going to find it.
That's all we got there. Just a he shoots, he scores.
And if you do have anybody out there watching, if you have some, let me know. I will buy it for a reasonable price. So we do have a hit in here. I got a sneak peek. Base. Parkhurst. Copper of Rostislav Klesla. Again, out of 100. Oh, jeez. Don't buy Rostislav. Rostislav has left the building.
He didn't want to come out.
Hold on. Let me get that back.
He liked his home in his box for 20 years.
All right, back to the Klesla. Again, not a big name player, but somebody who watched hockey in the 2000s recognizes.
We have a retro pull of Jean-Claude Tremblay.
Jean-Claude Tremblay.
And he shoots, he scores. Mario Lemieux. 3 points.
So we've hit the base. We've hit the redemption. Really hoping that memorabilia card over there is a Lemieux. Base, and retro of Eddie Mazur. Eddie Mazur, maybe. 3 points on the Ilya Kovalchuk. Base for the rest. Still looking for a rookie in here. There's been 1 to 3 rookies per box.
Hopefully it's here. He shoots, he scores. Joe Sakic worth 1 point. And it is not in mine. So we got 4 packs left. 5 with the memorabilia. A lot of the good stuff has held out till the end in these boxes.
True. I guess they put them on the bottom. Base. Paul Correa, 2 points. Base.
Let's see if the rookie is here. He shoots, he scores. Owen Nolan worth 1 point. And nope.
Just more base. My last pack coming up here. We have base rookie of Ricard Wallan at a 500. Ricard Wallan. Oops, it goes over here. He shoots, he scores with 2 points and base.
All right. Joe Sakic base, Martin St. Louis base, and a retro.
Martin St. Louis.
Sure. Lloyd Curry on the retro. Joe Thornton. He shoots, he scores with 1 point. Is there anything back there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Wow, that's like melded together. Sean Burke and Peter Forsberg. Now, we go over.
So far, this has easily been our worst box.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So we need that memorabilia hit to save us.
Here we go. The memorabilia pack of our last box of 02-03 Parkhurst. I think it should be the next one after this.
Come on, Lemieux. That's the back of it. That works.
Stevie Yzerman.
Okay.
Game used jersey.
All right. Well, it's not Lemieux,
It's not.
which means in 5 boxes I didn't get the hit I wanted. Not that I thought I was going to get the hit I wanted, because I know how rare they are. But I had hope that, I just happened to stumble upon these 5 boxes of product of the player that I collect. Nevertheless, it's been fun. Let's do the quick hits of this, and then we'll do a box recap afterwards.
Sure.
Cool. Coming at you guys. Okay, quickly firing through the last box quick hits of 2002-2003 Parkhurst series. If you guys haven't watched our videos before, quick hits is where we very quickly rifle through all the hits of the box, so you don't have to watch the rest of the video if you don't want to. We don't encourage it, but we do allow it. Jean-Claude Tremblay on the retro. Jacques Laperrière on the retro. John Ferguson on the retro. Floyd Curry on the retro. Lots of Canadians content here. Eddie Mazur on the retro. We got Quackenbush on the retro. Frank Selke, managing director of the Montreal Canadiens, on the retro. And we have a good series here with a lot of action happening around the net, which led to the officials intervening.
That's a great duo. I'm so glad that's a thing. I want that to be something in current product today.
Yeah, I know.
Give me that.
An action type card.
Yeah.
A rookie card of Ricard Wallan, which I actually think we got one of already, to be honest with you. Numbered to 500.
Mm-hmm.
Rostislav Klesla on the copper out of 100. Chris Kalanos. I guess he might be Greek. On the copper out of 100. And the big hit of the box that kind of saved it all. A Steve Yzerman game-used jersey card. White swatch, but nevertheless an absolute legend. And currently in the front office of the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are chasing their second Stanley Cup in a row. Not second of all time, maybe third all time, but that kind of saved us there on the roughest box of the series. Now that we've done 5, and if you haven't watched them, go watch them. I don't know why you're still here not watching those videos. If now we've done all 5, what do you think of this product, the series, in the game? Give me your feedback.
It was definitely a blast of the past. While I may have been too young to remember watching a lot of these players on TV, I do remember playing video games with a lot of these players in them.
Yeah.
So it still is, for me, kind of nostalgia packed. It is very eye-opening to see how things were printed and stylized back then. Mm-hmm. I don't really Google or search on eBay for a lot of old cards because my stuff is mainly Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. But going back into the sports where it's this far back in time, 02, 03, that's a long, long time ago. I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
So it really is an eye-opener to how things were back in the day.
Yeah.
It's also really fun to learn the knowledge that... Sorry, I should rephrase that. It's fun to learn about the companies and people who printed these cards back in the days as well. Because my understanding of it was strictly current.
Yeah.
It was just Upper Deck, Panini, and that was pretty much it. I just knew the big companies that were printing cards that everyone buys. Little did I know there was a guy that ran Leaf.
Well, yeah, so Dr. Brian Price created in the game because he had a mass personal collection of memorabilia. And he decided to start making cards with that memorabilia. So he made a company called In the Game. And In the Game was producing hockey cards alongside Upper Deck, and Panini joined in, I think, in the late 2000s, maybe early 2010s. I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me. But nevertheless, In the Game was a competitor, and a good one. A lot of people liked In the Game products. The only issue is they fell in and out of license with the NHL multiple times, so their product changed so much. They ended up focusing on, they actually have, and I got my eyes on some Heroes and Prospects and Between the Pipes. For those that know what that is, I may be getting some of that. He doesn't know what it is, but I may be getting some of that, where essentially he focused on the AHL, the OHL, and the lower ranks.
Okay.
And he'd have sick jersey cards of lower ranks. So Connor McDavid and Erie Otters.
Oh, wow.
Jersey type thing. Before they're anybody. A Connor McDavid auto.
That's pretty crazy.
Back when he was a junior. That's what he focused on because Upper Deck didn't capitalize on that market at all. Mm-hmm. So he did a lot of products like that, and a lot of people really liked it. And unfortunately, in the mid-2010s, when NHL went Upper Deck exclusive, he was not able to produce his cards anymore. He wasn't able to do the semblance, but now he's partnered with a company called Leaf. And what they do is they make hockey cards, but they have no recognition of team. It's just strictly player based. So if a Mario Lemieux card comes out, there's no remnants of the Pittsburgh Penguins logo, no mention of the Penguins, no mention of Pittsburgh, nothing. It's just a Mario Lemieux card with a potentially piece of his jersey or autograph or whatever it may be, representing the player, not representing the team, because that's NHL property. But yeah, it's been, awesome that you mentioned it. It's been a massive ride that I don't even know all of, to be honest with you, because I started in 2011, 2012, and I'm no expert in how it's been the entire time. I know at inception it was O-Pee-Chee and Topps, and then I think Upper Deck purchased O-Pee-Chee, and then Topps got out of hockey, and on and on we go. But yeah, there's a lot behind it.
And that's what's fun about opening a product like this, is I get to learn all that history that I didn't know before. That's knowledge that I could potentially use in the future. So on top of trying to get some monetary value out of this with some huge legends of the game being hidden in these boxes, Mario Lemieux for your PC, I also gained the value of the knowledge behind this product that was released all the way back then.
Yep.
That's what was really cool about it for me. That's what I enjoyed the most.
Definitely. I enjoyed opening an old product that had some solid stuff in it. You got to remember, early 2000s was when jersey cards were just kind of happening.
Okay.
That's when they really started. It was new. Getting a jersey in a box. That's absurd, unheard of. And the fact that this product has autographs in it is even more unheard of. That was not a thing. You move to modern day and you don't want anything but. And back then, getting one per box was incredible, a huge hit. And that upholds the rarity of these cards back then. With the popularity of it now and the rarity of it back then, hopefully these cards drive a higher price. And if you liked anything we opened, be it in this video or any of our past series videos, feel free to reach out to us. I'm more than happy to make trades and make sales. I only trade for personal collection, to be honest with you. But sales, more than fair with price. And if not, keep an eye on our eBay. Pack Bros is where all these things will be posted eventually, once I get time to scan it all. And it is exhausting, scanning it all. But anyways, we're out of packs. We're out of boxes. No more Parkhurst. But stay tuned for the next boxes that we get. Lots of cool stuff coming up. See you guys later.